A new rookie class has joined the team. There are a lot of hopes for this group, and one player was drafted to make an immediate impact in the lineup.
shovel.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me far from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheat for me to lay. Something takes a part of me.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
If you don't care, then we don't care. 1, 2, 3 times 2 to the 6. Jonesing for your fix of that Limp Bizkit mix. So where the you went from? Shoot, and back up while we distract up. Throw your hands 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 up. I'm moving, now move fast. Hands up, now hands down. Back up. Tell me what you gonna do now. Breathe in, now breathe out. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 You don't wanna mess with Limp Bizkit? Yeah, can't mess with Limp Bizkit. Why? Because we get it on every day and every night. Get this platinum thing right here. But we're doing it all the time. So you better get some better beats and get some better rhymes. We got the game set, so don't complain. Yeah, 24/7, never begging for a rain check. Old school soldiers blasting out the hot. That rock, and bounce. rolling, rolling, rolling.
Hop in that whip, yo, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody powers. Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher.
and the thief, I said. That was all about the trouble and the thief in the night.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His team off to a sharp 6-1 start on this new campaign. On the other side, it's the Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
First play of the game, first throw of the game. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Get it! 19, go!
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Gonna get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready, 70, backing, 18.
He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Okay, break. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run. This is Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Rush to his left. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Come on. 60 by 60.
Here's Hall from the pistol. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
That penalty is declined.
So on 4th down, here's Harrison Mevis for the Jets field goal. This about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
I think if you asked every player around the league, going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of a win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before. And hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues. And they certainly want a different result today.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 32-yard line.
And into traffic, but taken in. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That is caught. Finding Higgins. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Up the middle they go. Oh, yeah. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact, balance, and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. His kick is good. And the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passing.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, this pass rush dials in right now. They get him again.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So fourth down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. That is fielded at the 20. And it's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's home. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taking it out to the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Look at 19!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got Likely over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Big gain for the Jets there. And even 30 yards.
A gain of 30. And the Jets.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready,
On the run, here's Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
on the ready.
He'll go again with Hall. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Here we go, shot. 19 Chargers.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Demetrius Knight, he gets there for the sack. setting up fourth down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
So on fourth down, here's Harrison Mevis for the Jets field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Bengals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Burrow to the left side, caught by Chase. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd down, Burrow. Throw on the run is complete. And he's in! Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 4th TD grab of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the tight end, likely. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
On the jump. Let's go, let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely.
Got it. Ready?
And it'll be 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 18 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A run here with Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It's going to be third. They need one. Short, complete to Likely. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Jets. First down. First and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top.
On the ready.
Now it is first and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And his coach is livid. And I gotta be honest, Mike, I don't blame him. There is a very fine line between being a playmaker and being reckless. And I think here, you've got to just accept this play is over, live for the next down, and you cannot afford now to take your team out of the red zone.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
Cougar 19.
He's got it inside the 5.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the goal line and in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Jets. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
And although it's just the second quarter of this one, they'll chase the points now and try to get things tied up.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Ready.
That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got them. And we are tied.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism. And matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Harrison Davis to
so back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Number 6. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Quick throw taken in, and they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
now Burrow. Well, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Another run here with Hall. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Julian Love brings him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 21. Good for a Jets first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. And I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4.
60 by 6.
He'll try the right side with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 19.
Now, this looks like a design run. The decision to keep it pays off. It's a pickup of 13 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Jets first down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
He'll swing this one out to Hall. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Gravity lying.
Give up the middle with Hall. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready?
throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And on third down, that ball is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Two on this one before being taken down.
Taken down, that is on the 7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second
down, 8 yards to go. Throwing is Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Glad the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Here's Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Jets offense ready for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
Ready!
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away. first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his left. And he'll just throw that one away, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Here's their punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive.
Got it. Ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Panthers 60. Panthers.
On the option, here's Hall. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They will run it over center with Hall. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
9 yards. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Gotta be Lions. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And it'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Come on. Hey! 19 Tiger.
Now, faking the give, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
That's Washington, the man in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Here we go.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you now to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We are into Week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is the Giants wideout. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Giants get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And here's the Cowboys wideout. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This will be an 83-yard catch and run for the touchdown. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the LA Chargers. And it's the tight end, Brock Bowers. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Raiders get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. He'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught left side by Pitts. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Bengals first down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Going for it all. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Breece Hall making his way back out there. The Jets are on offense again. Have a short field, looking to build on the lead. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
We give to Hall. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Automatic first down.
On the set. Ready.
Ball is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Jets have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. A return now from the 4. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They go play action for Burrow. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated. They bring Chase in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Burrow now. Open man left side. He's got it. A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. They bring Chase in motion. Now, Burrow. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Second down and 20.
Burrow to throw. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Now, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Intended for
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
First down.
Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. To throw is Burrow. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Zach Taylor will turn to his field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. The kick is perfect right down the middle. And the Bengals are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Again, here's Hall. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play for the Jets. 33 yards.
First and goal, New York.
I see the bunch of neat guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give a side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised
if you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Okay, ready? So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll run. It's Hall. And he's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Now, the extra point.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Jets will extend this third quarter lead.
Bengals 17.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Burrow. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free.
A gain of 19 yards. A fumble on the play. Out of bounds. The offense.
Now a handoff, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Burrow. That one finds Chase. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
Burrow. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. Steve Avila, guilty of that time. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Bengals out and ready to punt. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs. And chew up some valuable time on the clock. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
3rd down and 3.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Back to the air one more time. They'll take this one up close to the first down marker. They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard.
Let's go now.
On the give, it's Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
That's good for a Jets. First down. A gain of a yard. First down, Jets.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6. They'll go again with Hall. They'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. We'll lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third, they need 8.
Here we go. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. Julian Love, the safety there, worked his way in and records the sack.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Throwing now on third and long. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jets will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 3. Bengals offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught from 31. Here's second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow to the right. That's Pitts. Look at the big man go. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
That's good for a Bengals.
On first down, Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Second down and 8. They bring Chase in motion. Second down, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
The Bengals first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. And he's in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second TD catch of the season. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer.
The score, Jets 38. Bengals 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. The drive begins with a run, and it's all. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7.
70, Timberwolves.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
3rd and 9.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Bengals offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Try to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on 4th down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge 4th down stop.
Ready!
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They will run it over center with Hall. Good blocking to the 15. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try to run it with Hall. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
5-yard line.
Come on, set! Wrap throw 80!
One more time, they give it to Hall. And he's got another one! Reese Hall, touchdown Jets. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
extra point attempts to come here. It's up and good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. This one a win for the visiting Jets. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from Cincinnati.
way home. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for week number 9. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Landover. The Commanders at home to take on the Denver Broncos. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He was a big factor in this one, and he shows you why on this play. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And it's Caleb Williams. This one of a pair of rushing touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The Bears close out the first half of the season with a victory as they move to 6-3 on the year. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's the Seahawks quarterback. He'll get it to his tight end. That's Mason Taylor for the score. The Seahawks win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. So that'll do it for us and for the first half of the NFL's regular season. It's going fast. Until next week, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from Orlando.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love.
Are you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
The one on the flamboyant temper, just toss that ham in the frying pan. Like spam, get done when I come and slam. Damn, I feel like the son of Sam. Don't make me wet. Hectic, text to the check, got me going like General Electric. And the lights are blinking. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, 'cause it like me is going insane. wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm up in the night who's scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shouted, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Oh.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
in my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flick. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Trailing me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover cha-cha. Gon' show you cha-cha. Gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover cha-cha. Gon' show you cha-cha. They gon' heat me up, I been trying to keep it cool, these little. They tried to start up, too late, my finger was already on it. Call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I. The 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never. All that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest. Got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it. Like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet. Go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stretch. In your feelings by the better get a grill. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for show up, make everybody dip. Went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your hip? I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First she loaded up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' brother, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. Passing out deep, I'm cold with the My little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, clear splash, I'm covered in